5 members of the men's track team were named to the U.S. Track and Field Cross Country Coaches Association All-Region Team. Chandar Anderson ranked second in the region in the men's 400-meter and Zion Murray ranked fifth. Jonathan Flemister placed third in the men's 200-meter. The 4x400-meter team featured all 3 of these sprinters along with Javon Riley as they flew to the second-best time in the region. In field events, jumper Joe Colby Morgan earned all-region spots in 3 different events: the long jump, triple jump, and high jump. Congrats to the Claflin men's track team, back-to-back CIAA champs still being honored. The Panthers continue to eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today with the Claflin men's track team. They're record setters, record breakers, record makers. Man, they're turning things out at Claflin, especially when they get to the CIAA. I'm really glad that we have them here with us today. It's the first time we've been able to interview this many student athletes at one time. And ladies and gentlemen, Coach said they're in championship mode because all of them are on time. And for the first time ever, they were here ready before me. Thank you, track team. And I'd like for each one of you to introduce the other one to our audience.
Let me introduce y'all to our jumper, Jacoby Morgan. He's the junior. That's Kobe.
Let me introduce you to the 400 specialist, Chandar Anderson. He's a senior.
We got Javon Riley, our 400 hurdler. He's a sophomore.
We got Jonathan Flemister. He's a sophomore. 100, 200 specialist.
And we got Zion. He 800, 400 specialist. A dog.
1500 also.
A dog.
You gotta reintroduce each other?
All right, let's start right. All right. This is our jumper, Jacoby Morgan. He does all the jumps for us. He went inside. He went to nationals for indoor. He's a junior, and we call him Kobe.
This is Chandar Anderson, 400 meter specialist, 4706. He a dog.
It's our 400 meter hurdler, Javon Riley. He's a national qualifier. He's a sophomore.
This is Jonathan Flemister, 2-time 200 indoor CIAA champ. He's a sophomore.
This is Zion. He runs the 800, 400, and 1500, and he's a dog. All right, this is our jumper, Jacoby Morgan. He does all the jumps for us. He went inside. He went to nationals for indoor. He's a junior, and we call him Kobe.
This is Chandar Anderson, 400 meter specialist, 4706. He a dog.
It's our 400 meter hurdler, Javon Riley. He's a national qualifier. He's a sophomore.
This is Jonathan Flemister, 2-time 200 indoor CIAA champ. He's a sophomore.
This is Zion. He runs the 800, 400, and 1500, and he's a dog.
Good. Just need you to keep speaking up loud for me so we can get all of it. I know y'all have that voice you use when you try to talk to those young ladies on campus. I need you to keep the one up when you're yelling at somebody. Tell us what it feels like getting ready to prepare for the CIAA tournament this weekend, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Tell us what it's like to go back to be the hunted and not the hunter.
It feels good, but at the same time, we have a chip on our shoulder. At first, we was the team that nobody really looked at. So now that we got to this point, everybody wants to beat us. So now our mindset has changed, and it's really right now is to execute. We know what we can do, so it's time to execute and finish the process.
I agree with him. It's about the mindset. You got to be the wolf climbing the hill instead of the wolf sitting on top of the hill.
Coming into this week, you got to have a sharp mind. Stay focused on what you need to do to execute your workouts. Make sure you have a game plan going into this weekend. And just be prepared and ready to execute.
How has the university shown you love after winning the first ever CIAA championship? What was that like to come back home and how everybody treated you?
It was good. They had a little parade for us and everything. So I was really excited. So then homecoming season, we got rings and we had like a little ring ceremony in front of the school. So I was little too. That's it.
It was an exciting experience because it was during halftime, and it was a good amount of people out to show recognition, show love. So feeling the support of your school behind you is just anybody loves that. So it's just great every time, and it's our oh well, we're gonna get it again next year since we won again. So get the same love, feel great.
Yeah, I was there, able to see the award ceremony during homecoming, and got a chance to see each individual personality, because y'all are some different kind of guys when you're getting recognized going out on the floor.
I mean, I can say that, like, within our team, there's a lot of different personalities. Which help us come all together to win at once. So, I can agree with that.
2023 CIAA Men's Indoor Track and Field Champions. First up, Mr. Caleb Patterson. Y'all look at that. Next, Mr. Chandler Anderson. Darius Holmes. Desmond McDonald. Javion Riley. Mr. Jaden Henderson. Mr. Jakaria Sanders. Mr. And last but certainly not least, if our Student Athletic Advisory Committee President, Ms. Jalen Jackson, would present the reins to Athletic Director, Mr. Tony O'Neill. Y'all look good. And Mr. Marcus Burgess would report to the floor with Dr. Warmack as we honor the new.
Now, a couple of you been hurt during the outdoor season this year, weren't you?
Yes, sir. I think most of us actually. I think all of us are
Everybody
It's a part of track.
Now, that's the one question I asked that everybody responded to. Everybody responded to that. Y'all healthy now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, as healthy as we gonna be, because we still gonna compete and we still gonna go out there and win. So it's like, no matter if we hurt, banged up, it don't matter. We got a mission ahead of us, and we will.
You rarely at 100% anyway. You have to learn how to fight through it, right?
Correct, sir.
Yeah, being an old basketball coach, the guys would always say that, and say nobody 100%. Even when the season starts, you're going through injuries. They say you just got to be able to gut it out sometime. Do we have a couple of you guys that have qualified for the Nationals?
I think most of us in here have made provisionals.
As of right now,
Most of us in here have made
yes,
provisionals.
sir.
The best response I got was as of right now. Your relay team isn't far, is it?
Yeah, our relay team is, I think we're 12th right now. So, yeah, for the most part, everybody in this room is pretty much qualified so far.
Okay. As you go to the tournament, who do you think's your biggest threat to challenge?
Ourselves, yeah, no lie.
Definitely.
Because like I feel like in practice, like everything that he shows us, like we do in practice. So it's like it's nothing that really scares us. It's just us go out there and execute the race plan that he give us. So it's just on us to go out there and do what we're supposed to do and win.
So more than anything, you have kind of competing against yourself is the mindset you have, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We know what we're capable of, so it's all about executing and finishing it at this point in the season.
Okay. Now, you know, LeBron had this feeling that it was with him, he didn't worry much about the regular season, gets ready for the playoff, even though that didn't hold true for this year. Is that kind of how you guys look at the regular season, that you're prepping for the CIAA tournament?
I wouldn't say that, because at the beginning of the season, we had a good meet. We went down to Florida, and at that meet, most of the team started placing top 5 in the CIAA. So we kind of started the outdoor season off right, and in the outdoor season, all of us are still kind of top 5 in our little race category. So.
Okay. Do you kind of push each other? Excuse me. Do you kind of push each other? How's that camaraderie? Because listening to you offline, it seems like all of you get along so well. How important is that for the success of your team?
Definitely, we definitely hold each other accountable. You know, if you want to make it in nationals, you gotta have a nationals attitude. You just can't be at practice, you know, lollygagging or you know, taking off pretty much. So we pretty much be on each other. We all know it's love. It's tough love. So, you know, if we on you, it's for the betterment of the team, betterment of you, betterment of your skills, because we expect more. And yeah, so it's just all tough love.
You become the spokesman, I see. Who on the here is acting shy but isn't shy? Go on and point them out for me. Why do they point to you like that?
They just have a gaslighting attitude. Manipulators, masters of manipulation.
So what would you say about your relationship with your teammates?
I'll say we just hold each other to different standards on here. For the rest of the team, it might be, we say we got to do 1, 2, 3, but for the 5 of us in this room, we got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know if it comes down to it, the fate of the team is going to be put on the 5 of us. So we just hold ourselves to that standard.
Okay. Now, each one of you came to Claflin a different way. Each one of you, tell me how you ended up at Claflin.
I was recruited by Coach Jack my senior year. I went to Hartsville High School, and that's me. So I was recruited by Coach Garen Jackson. He was our head coach last year. He recruited me from Hartsville High School. Yeah, it was just a little bit of communication, and over the summer, he convinced me to sign. So then I signed to Claflin, and I've been here for 2 years. Well, this is my 2nd year, so yeah.
I was recruited by Coach Jack as well. He contacted me like in the middle of my senior season, but I didn't sign at that point. So like I signed very late in the process because I didn't know what school I wanted to go to. So Claflin just ended up being a school for me because like I took a visit here, and I just like the way the campus looked, and then the guys that he already had here, and then the guys that I knew he was already recruited. So it was kind of no brainer in terms of like further bettering my track and academic career. So.
I came here. I transferred here from Erskine College. I was going through it over there, and when I entered the transfer portal, Coach Jackson reached out to me, and it wasn't my first choice, but I seen that it had potential to have like a championship team, so I decided, to come here.
All right, so I met Coach Jack my first track meet of senior year, but my senior year is when like COVID happened, so I only had one track meet, and I met him there, and just came to the event. That's all.
The way I got to Claflin, it wasn't the way I wanted to be.
Okay.
At first, I was a football athlete, and because of injuries, I had to change the track. Fell in love with track, and then my last race, right before states, I pulled my hamstring. So I had to hurry up and sign, and it ended up being with Claflin. So, and I haven't regretted since. Claflin has been a great experience for me so far. I say that because it's a good environment to be around, good people to be around, and you have a lot of people that's there to help you, like Miss Lee, and Mr. Bonaparte. So I feel like Claflin, they won't let you down, and they won't fail you. They'll be there for you. And as a HBCU, I needed that. I need to be around people, my colored brothers, and to help lead me and build me to become a better man. So by coming to Claflin, it made me a better person. I feel like.
I feel like just like anywhere, this place has its ups and downs, but its pros outweigh the cons for sure. So since I've been here, I've made a lot of strides academically and on the track, so I really can't complain. So just for me, my experience has been great so far, and I'm continuing.
Okay, my overall experience it's been pleasant. This school has been preparing me for the real world, and it's been pushing me to be a better man overall as far as academics, track, and just overall attributes of everything.
For the most part, Claflin's a cool school. It's nice to have people of your demographic with the same, grew up the same way, kind of, have the same commons, pretty much, like things in common. It's very welcoming too, with dealing with professors, classmates, teammates, staff, faculty, coaches. Everybody is one. It's like one small community. So yeah, it's a very like family environment.
I feel like Claflin has been a good place for me these past 4 years. It's just Claflin's gonna be what you make it be. If you make Claflin not to be a hard school to stay in, it's gonna be a hard school. If you make it easy, it'll come easier to you.
Okay. One final thing I want each one of you to tell me about is what it is you're studying and what you plan to do with that degree. I need each one of you to tell me that, because that's really important. You're running track, but you're training to be pro in something other than sports.
I major in computer engineering. When I graduate from college, I plan to work for Google as a computer programmer.
I'm in administration of education. I plan on being a superintendent in the school district when I get out of school.
My major is criminal justice. I plan on studying forensic science.
I'm a marketing major, so I plan on marketing for Fortune 500 company.
My major is human performance and rec. I'm planning on doing physical therapy with that, or a sports manager.
Those are really good majors, and I'm sure that Claflin is going to help you in a position to be able to achieve those goals. And the CIAA is coming up. What is your goal?
Yeah, go win a championship. Go get us another one. That's always the goal.
So further in the national rating for 4 arrows and to win as a team.
My goal is to be reliable in the jumping events, because right now it's just me in the jumping events that's going to be able to give those points. So as long as I'm able to come through, I can help my boys win another championship.
I love it.
Oh, John, bro.
Oh, my goal.
John, bro.
I thought you were gonna go first. My goal is just to execute and run 145, and win another championship.
All right, gentlemen, I appreciate that. Y'all have hung in there as we tried to do this. I hope that we get it. But y'all have been the most entertaining interview that we've had in 2 years.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, great.
Thank you, gentlemen. Y'all need to be following us. And the Claflin Athletic Show will come out every week.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I know Zion knows you welcome, man. I know Zion knows. We've had him on before, but did y'all even know you had an athletic show?
Nope.
No, sir.
Zion didn't let us know.
It was bro, I showed y'all, bro.
Yeah, y'all got a show that come out every week on mobile apps. It's on Roku. Insight is on
I got Roku.
Yeah, we on Roku.
He tells me.
I got Roku.
They're trying to gaslight me.
Y'all go to Insights. We're on Two Eyes in the Middle. We're everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, Roku, on your phone. We got mobile apps on your telephone. So once we get this one out, y'all will be up there on there too.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my God.
Sounds
Yes,
cool.
sir. Thank you.
All right, y'all. No, but I appreciate y'all.
I
Appreciate you too, boss man.
Hey, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Try our Insights mobile apps and have your own personalized content experience with our exclusive content. We developed an interactive experience as easy and diversified as Netflix. You have exclusive features showing access premium features, behind-the-scenes content and programs only available on our mobile apps and our streaming Roku channel. Insights apps give you our content in your hands while Insights Roku is on your big screen. Locally owned. Globally known. Insights.
Join us on Faith TV on Insights Roku. Anytime you need to feel the word, that you need uplifting, go to Insights YouTube or mobile apps and feel His Spirit lift yours up. Pray with us on Faith TV and allow His Spirit to comfort you. I have been sent to help you find your way. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Faith TV on Insights.
Time out. Time out. This is the coach. I'm a part of the Insights Mick and Rick show. Now when I can get Rick out of that cup, I get good discussion from him about the hottest sports topics. But we do keep it straight, no chaser. The more he turns that cup up, them words come out faster than a chicken pecking up corn. I'm just saying, or trying to say, just join us on the Mick and Rick show.